What's good, people? It's your boy Cali back with another video. So today I want to talk about CoryxKenshin. I know y'all been seeing the video go around, obviously it went viral. So today I'm about to talk about that. It's about YouTube playing favoritism, or maybe racism. CoryxKenshin, he feel like he got some proof and some evidence, and I want to react to it. Let's get into it. If you enjoy the content, make sure you share and subscribe. Your boy really appreciate it. Let's do this.
I'm going to try my best to articulate this video as thoroughly, as plainly, as eloquently as possible. I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere having a temper tantrum because these things are happening. The allegations I am levying towards YouTube are extremely serious, and I'm taking this video extremely seriously. YouTube, you guys either play favorites, you are racist, or it's a mix of the two. These are the three options, YouTube. Which one is it? Here's my...
Now I know that sounds like some tough allegations off the rip, right? Let's be real, people. This type of thing happened on other platforms too, obviously.
Proof. I've been doing YouTube a long time, okay? I never want to be that guy, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, these issues are happening because I'm black. There have been certain situations that I looked at kind of funny. I said, it could be because of that, but nah, I'm not trying to press that. I don't want to build that narrative around my YouTube channel. This time, I can no longer let it slide. This is the situation. August 18th, I uploaded the mortuary assistant.
Just for the record, people, you know how white people feel that guilt of like every white person is racist. That's not true. Well, black people, we feel the same way. Sometimes racism does exist, but we don't always want to pull that card because we don't want to play victim, right? But if it's really there, it should be brought to light. But it's just hard for black people sometimes because it's like a lot of people try to pull that card, and that's not always the case.
A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing the mortuary assistant, and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted. So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this?
Do y'all think he tripping? Is that a coincidence? Let me know in the comment section.
Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Cory, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision. I said, okay. I get with my YouTube rep. I sent him an email. Hey, could you look at this? This is some weird stuff going on. Only my video got age restricted. My YouTube rep, who isn't on the policy team, he looked at my video and he said, hey, it could possibly be this part at the end where the woman was battling some depression, and I'm just gonna leave it there, lest this video also get age restricted just because I'm talking about it. So I looked at that part. The first thing I did was try to find other YouTubers who had that part, or at least a part similar. Now, Markiplier, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you, and I didn't mean to drag you into the middle of this. Your channel just happens to be a great reference point because A, you're really big.
I mean, let's just be honest though. If you search the internet, well, YouTube, for your video and everybody else's video, and everybody got the same type of content, but you're the only one that got age restricted, I mean, it seems kind of suspicious to me. Y'all let me know. Suspicious or not? I mean, these some big allegations here. But at the same extent, it seems strange.
Big YouTuber, and B, you're not black. So I can look at your channel, and then I can look at my channel or look at anyone else's channel and make sure that the things and the games that you play, that they're enforcing the rules equally to everybody. So I go to Markiplier's mortuary assistant part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted. So I send the video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video, but his isn't age restricted.
Do you feel the situation now? I mean, that don't mean anything yet about racism. It could still be favoritism. But Markiplier, like Cory said, isn't black. It'd be different if it was a black creator versus a black creator. Then you can't say the same thing, right? But there's not really huge black creators out there there's not 14 million plus people out there who watch other people's videos who are black. I never seen this type of move before on YouTube where you appeal a video, they reject the appeal, and then once you complain, well, small channels don't have a YouTube rep. But for CoryxKenshin, he does. So once he complained to the YouTube rep, then they took off the age restriction because he brought up Markiplier, right? That's weird, bro.
Could you send that to the policy team and see what they say about that? He said, wow, Cory, that's some astute detective work. Let me send this to them and see what they say. What do you think happened after that? I'll give you a second. They came back and they removed my age restriction. They took it off after they already rejected my appeal. I sent them the clip of Markiplier's video that has the same thing, and they removed it. Now, my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh, great, this is awesome. Look, Cory, they took the age restriction off. I said, why? I expected them to triple down and give Markiplier.
I mean, just think about it, though. Who do YouTube usually push? It's not the black faces. If you're good at what you do, you should get pushed. It doesn't matter about race. It doesn't. If you're good at what you do, you should be able to get pushed to the top. If you're great, you're great. It shouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna hold you down because of your skin color or your culture or your background. I don't agree with that.
An age restriction too. But they looked at Mark's video and they used that to verify my innocence. So I send my YouTube rep a lengthy email detailing my feelings about the entire situation, feeling like there was some favoritism at play. There was either that or some racism at play, and that I would like to sit down with the policy team and figure out why my video was flagged in the first place. Actually, number one, was it automated or was it a human that age restricted it in the first place? Number two, who was the human reviewer? Because it's a human reviewer once you submit an appeal. Who was the human reviewer that doubled down and rejected my appeal? Number three, why did it take Markiplier's clip in order for them to reverse the decision? My YouTube rep gets back with me. He wants to hop on a call.
Now, he's not tripping on this. I do watch CoryxKenshin. He's not wrong about this. CoryxKenshin disappeared for a while at a time, right? Most of the year, like 9 months out of the year, he'll take a break. And then when he come back, he trends and goes crazy all over the internet. And then it just stops. And then it just finds something to attack him about for some reason. It is weird.
We get on the phone for about 10-15 minutes and I tell him, I've been feeling like this for a long time. I've been feeling like every single time that I come back to YouTube, I'm #1 trending for a few days and then they find some arbitrary issue. They nitpick and they try and find something that they can incriminate me for and try to push me down. You don't believe me? What happened the last time I came back and I was #1 trending for like a week? They copyright struck me for a video that was in 2019 or something like that. Why don't these issues ever crop up when I'm not uploading? I mean, I'm not on YouTube like 9 months out of the year.
Now imagine being a creator and you're working hard. You're grinding just as hard as the next creator, but you guys are different races. You're black. Let's just say minority. You're of color, okay? The other person is not of color. Maybe white. It's the easiest. They get shine. You don't get shine, but y'all do the same thing. Maybe you work harder. Maybe. And then they get more shine because their skin color. That's unfair. It's not right. It doesn't matter about the skin color. If you're good at what you do, you should be able to produce for the company, for yourself, or for the world. You see what I'm saying?
Nothing ever happens until I come back and I start uploading again, and I'm getting my numbers. They're climbing. They're exploding. I'm #1 trending. And then they're like, hey, we need to stop him. We need to, this black man, he's getting too many views. He's getting too much exposure, too much activity. Hold that thought. Let's get back to the current situation. So my YouTube rep assures me he's going to continue this dialogue with the policy team and try to get some answers to those 3 questions that I had. So another day, another 2 days go by, and what do you know? They re-age restricted the video. They re-age restricted the video. I say no.
And it's not a narrative that Cory's pushing. He was complaining because everybody else played the same game. The same scene in the game did not get age restricted. But his did. So he complained about it. Once he brought it to his YouTube rep brought it to YouTube, and they thought about it like, whoa, we don't want the world to think that we're racist. We gotta pull that in. So maybe we should age restrict his. So maybe we'll just take his age restriction back. Cory brought this up, like, why would they do that? So then YouTube started thinking about it again, like, he notices we doing something a little fishy. So what does YouTube do? They age restrict Cory's video again, and then they age restrict Markiplier's video. Why would they do that? What's the purpose?
No way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is age restricted. They got caught with their pants down. They got called out, and then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa, okay, we see the narrative that he's kind of pushing here. We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both and be done with it. You thought that I wasn't gonna like talk about this, make a video about it? You realize how bad this looks for you, YouTube. You realize how unfair this comes across. I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. Have any of you ever seen that happen before? They saw that I saw that there was some unfair stuff going on. So then they tried to appease me by de-age restricting the video. I say, wait, why are you doing that? Because I sent Markiplier's clip. And then they...
Does he not have a point? CoryxKenshin, because I do watch him, right? His videos are clean through and through, from the gameplay to his words that he presents on the microphone. Smart dude. I'm trying to get there too, where I can stop cussing so multiple people can watch my channel. So I'm gonna work on that too. But the dude try to keep his channel clean visually as well. So when he gets attacked, it's kind of strange, because when Cory comes back to YouTube after months being gone, MIA, he does numbers. But those numbers, they go, they skyrocket, and then they just flatline. But why is that? And this is the point that he's trying to prove right here, right? He's trying to decipher, is YouTube racist or not? Do they play favoritism or not? Y'all let me know in the comment section. What's the deal?
Say, oh, okay, well, let's just age restrict them both. Why is my channel so much more heavily scrutinized than my peers? My peers, and when I say peers, I mean people around my level, around my view count, just to keep it simple. Why is my channel so much more thoroughly scrutinized? Especially so when I've been #1 trending multiple days in a row, which I've done multiple times. And every single time I start to get an uptick in traction, an uptick in activity, here comes YouTube coming through. Hey, let's get him for that video from 2019. Yeah, you see this, Cory? No, this is bad. It wasn't bad the 9 months that I was off the platform. It was only bad when I got back and I was #1 trending.
These are facts, people. If Cory didn't speak up with the platform that he has, the height that he has, right? This would have got swept under the rug. Like, they won't know. He brought this to light, people. Shout out to Cory, man.
Trending. This situation was only bad because I've been #1 trending since I got back. Every other YouTuber has uploaded the mortuary assistant. And now they're about to start putting in some age restrictions because I called them out on some unfair behavior. Now I realize that when you call someone a racist, that's a very, very serious accusation. And for that matter, how do you expressly prove that someone is a racist? I mean, unless they're spamming the N-word in the chat. How do you really know? And admittedly, I cannot 100% prove that race had everything to do with this. But I can tell you the people on that policy team, those shadow people that are anonymous.
Now, did you just hear what he said? I don't want to get into politics. That's not what I do. I don't do that. But that's how it works in our country, bro. The same exact thing. Do you think America will want a black face to be the face of America for real? Barack Obama. What about him? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Soon as somebody try to get some shit moving positive, either killed, arrested, or something else. Y'all see the video. Cory got a point. He called out YouTube. YouTube reversed it after he called him out with Markiplier, somebody who isn't black. Imagine being a black creator and you just want to compete with everybody else. Your video gets held back because of whatever reason. Favoritism, racism, whatever the case may be. All I'm saying, people, if you're racist, just be open-minded. Because to not like somebody because their skin color is like not liking them because they like pizza with pineapples and pepperoni. You don't like them because they're short. What? But sometimes that's how people get down. Check out this next video, man, and let me know how y'all feel about it. Anyway, your boy's up out of here. Peace.